All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a mechanical drawing in Fusion 360. All right, I already have a version of this for Autodesk Inventor Professional, but you need to see this as well. So you're in your part. You want to have your part open that you made. You're going to go up here to File, New Drawing, from Design. All right, this little window pops up here. This is our usual options menu that seems to show up in Fusion 360. Contents, full assembly, create new, from scratch. We're not going to change that. Standard units, we're going to change to inches. And sheet size, we're going to change to A4, 297 by 210, which is standard 8.5 by 11 paper, but oriented so it's horizontal landscape. All right, now we hit OK. Takes a minute the first time you do this. I noticed that it gets faster the second time you do it. All right, so this is our window, our drawing, what it looks like. It's got this huge box down here that we're going to get rid of actually. And then we can place our views in here. So we're placing the base view right now, the base view. This is a little bit different in Fusion 360 than it is in Inventor, but I'm gonna go ahead and place the view first, and then I'm gonna show you a couple things. Now notice it's kind of small. I might change the scale over here. You click that, you can do 1 to 1. Or if it's like way too big, you can just type in like 0.75 or 0.3, and that acts like a multiplication factor. So I just want it to be 1. All right, so I'm going to place that base view right there. And the base view is always this front view. The front view must always go in the left bottom corner. All right. All right, so now I want to get rid of this box here. That's over here under sheet settings, right here. I just turn off the visibility. I really love this, the way this works in Fusion 360. I just wish Fusion 360 ran a little faster on the computer. I don't know why it doesn't. Maybe I need a graphics card. But anyhow, turn that little eye and it gets rid of that visibility so you don't see that thing. Now I'm going to move this down a little bit. It doesn't do this very smoothly. And now I'm going to place projected views. So that's the front view. I need to place the top view, the side view, and what's called an isometric view up here. So I click projected view, and I have to click the parent view first. And then I drag up here, and that's going to show me what the top of it looks like. And then if I drag over here, it's going to show me what the side of it looks like. If I drag up here, it's going to show me what it looks like from kind of a weird kind of home perspective. I might change that later on. And then when I'm done, I can either hit escape, I think, or the check marks. Let me try escape. Yeah, escape. Just like in Autodesk Professional. For those of you that have switched back and forth or have used Professional. So anyhow, here we are. If you want to move stuff, you can. Notice when you move this, it moves the other things that are fixed to it as well. Might move that over a little bit. Can't just put this anywhere, right? You can only move it left or right. It has to stay lined up with the other one, which is fine. This is a very boring looking mechanical drawing because it's just a cube. For this one here, I'm going to double click on it. So double click on it, and then I'm going to turn it on to be shaded. All right, so now I can see the whole thing. All right. And hit close. All right. I'm surprised you can't change that view here, but that's all right. It's kind of a weird view. I don't really love it, but it is what it is. I wonder if I did a projected view of it this way. Yeah, that's the way I would like it to be actually up there. So it's looking at it from that perspective, not from the bottom. Anyway, that'll do. This will just have to do for now. So now I'm going to add some text. I'm going to add a text box down here. And it wants you to draw it, unfortunately. And then I type it in. Mr. Your name, not mine. engineering 1, logo project. That's what you guys are doing right now. And then the date you're going to print it, 10/16/2020. Now, if you don't have a printer at home and you're full remote for engineering, that's going to be interesting because your engineering notebook, you're supposed to be printing stuff out and putting stuff into your engineering notebook. So I'll have to think of a way. Maybe what we can do is like a Google Doc engineering notebook where you just take pictures and put them in the Google Doc. I got to think about that. I hadn't thought about that for a while. I hadn't thought about that before. So let's see. Maybe a Google Doc engineering notebook is what we'll have to do. A virtual engineering notebook. Probably should. So if you don't have a printer, basically do your engineering notebook, but do it in a Google Doc. All right. Take pictures of stuff or screenshots of stuff and paste them in there. I'll have to show you how to do that. Maybe I'll make a video. All right. The last thing we want to do is add a couple dimensions. That's up here, right in the middle, dimension. And we're just going to do the main dimensions. Now, there's two ways to do dimensions. You can either click the line and drag down, or you can click 2 points and specify the distance between the points. For the logo project, the 2 points are probably going to be more useful. The width, and for your logo, you're going to want to put most of your dimensions in the top view, and then this one will do in that view. Just 3 dimensions, basic length, width, and height is plenty. I still don't love this view of this up here. I'm going to get rid of that view. I really just do not like that view like that. So I'm going to do projected view. Click this, but I'm going to drag it down here so it's looking from that top corner. Hit OK, and then I'm going to move that. I'm going to move it up here. I just like, that's the way the default is in professional. So I'm going to do that. And that's it for this. That's it. You can, from here, you can print it. If you want to, if you're going to do a Google Doc engineering notebook, let's see, if you hit print here, yeah, it just wants to send it to a printer. I wonder if there's a way to export it. Save it. Save it. I wonder if there's a way to export output PDF, output. So you can output it as a PDF file, but that doesn't help you. I was thinking like a JPEG. So what you can do is you screenshots. If you're on a Windows computer, right, and you want to put this into a Google Doc, you go here and you type snipping tool. All right. And you can highlight it. And I guess most of you are doing this are probably on a Mac. So preview is what you'd use in Mac. Preview, you can take screenshots, and it's basically the same way. You highlight what you want. All right, and then you can save it as a JPEG, and then put that JPEG into your virtual engineering notebook. All right. All right. I'm going to make a separate video on that. So that's it for the mechanical drawing. If you have a printer, you print it, you fold it in half, tape it in your engineering notebook. Those of you who are working remote, one of you did get me your file to print, and I printed it. I gave it to somebody, and I think they sent you a picture. But if you are full remote and you haven't done that yet, why don't you do that? You can send me your finished STL file, export your STL file, follow the directions that I've put up, and get it to me, put it in the Dropbox, and I'll 3D print it for you, send you a picture. All right, have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.